guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this lace cuff. It is crocheted with worsted weight yarn and a size 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. It has a piece of machine made lace on top that I will show you how to sew on. You need about 2 yards of lace. So there you go, and let's get started. So you're going to start with your slip knot, and then you're going to chain the height of your cuff. So we're going to crochet enough this way to wrap it around your ankle or your calf or wherever you want your boot cuff to be. So you're going to chain how long you want the boot cuff to be. This is going to be the height of our boot cuff, and then we're going to crochet around enough stitches so that it can wrap around our ankle. So what I'm going to do is half double crochet into each stitch, skipping the first one, so 14 half double crochets all the way down the row. And you half double crochet by yarning over on your hook, inserting your hook into the stitch, pulling up a loop, yarning over on your hook, and pulling through all 3 stitches on your hook. So just keep going down, half double crochet each stitch. Alright, and now you're going to repeat this row until the piece is long enough to wrap around your ankle. You're going to chain 1 and turn, and then half double crochet all the stitches. And just repeat that until the piece is long enough to wrap around your ankle or your calf, wherever you want these boot cuffs to be worn with whatever kind of boot you have. Alright, so after your piece is long enough to wrap around your ankle, you are simply going to chain 1 and then cut your yarn and pull through. So now we're going to attach our lace to the top. I'm eating some chocolate chips here. And I'm just using machine bought lace. So what you're going to want to do is play around with it. Do you want the lace on the top? Do you want the lace behind? Do you want to add a nice single crochet border on top? I'm going to put my lace on top like this. So you want to slightly stretch your piece out. Lay your lace. You want to leave a little bit of overhang so that you can turn it under when we're going to sew up the side with your tail. And leave a little bit on this side. And then go ahead and cut it. And then you're going to need some regular machine thread and an embroidery needle. I like to use an embroidery needle because it has a bigger place right here for you to thread the yarn through. Just cut yourself off a long piece of thread and go ahead and thread that through your needle. And we're just going to do a simple whip stitch. So you want to start on this end. Remember to leave that overlap there. Fold it down a little bit. And then go ahead and make a few stitches right here to get your needle and thread nice and tight in there. Okay. So, since crochet is stretchy and lace is not, and you want this to be able to fit wherever you are, when you're sewing, you're going to pull on your crochet piece. See how you can pull on it while you're sewing. Or you can sit something heavy on this end so it holds it. But all I'm going to do is just a very simple zigzag stitch. So you want to go up, and then when you come back through, come through down on the bottom. The zigzag stitch will help it be more stretchy. And then you go up here, and then down here, and then up here, and then down here. Does that make sense when you're sewing it on? And don't forget to slightly pull on it every few times. Pull on the crochet work. You want to sew gently and with soft tension. You don't want to yank on your thread, because then it'll be really tight. And since it's crochet, you want it to be nice and loose. You can also pin the lace to the top of your cuff. We're just going to gently sew all the way down the piece. When you get to the other end, you're going to fold this under before you finish sewing the edge. And then you just keep sewing down. So you should still be able to stretch this just a little bit to give it some ease. Alright, so now we're going to sew it up. So fold it in half, and we're going to use our yarn needle. I should have left a longer tail. My tails are pretty short. So don't make my mistake. I apologize for the lighting. I'm trying something new, filming upstairs at my computer desk. Instead of downstairs, where my toddler is, you can hear him playing with pots and pans. Why I am doing this. Then you can use just a bit of thread to sew up the lace. Alright, so here is the finished cuff. It can stretch just a little bit. It's really pretty, very simple, especially if you're new to crochet and you only know how to make one stitch. Here is my attempt to show what this boot cuff looks like on. Here I am wearing it with just a pair of boots. I am very, very thrilled with how it turned out. It is very hard to film your own foot, let me tell you. Very, very hard.